In this video, we'll look at how to access Chromebook accessibility settings for visually impaired users. On the bottom right side of the screen, you can click on the time. Or you can press Alt plus Shift plus S. When the menu pops up, you will look for the accessibility icon, so it looks like a little man with his arms stretched out on both sides. And when you click on that, you will see some accessibility settings. It'll show Chromebook, select to speak, dictation, color inversion, full screen magnifier, dock magnifier, and automatic clicks. Depending on the device that you're using, you might see some settings that might be a little bit different during this preview section, but don't worry, we'll go ahead and look at the full accessibility menu options. So from here, we're going to click on the settings icon on the top right. And then here under accessibility, you have access to show accessibility options and quick settings. So you can toggle that on. You also have text to speech. You have display and magnification. You have keyboard and text input. You have cursor and touchpad. You have audio and captions. And you have the ability to find more accessibility tools in the Chrome Web Store. But here we're going to go over to display and magnification and click on that. And when it opens up, you will see color inversion, full screen magnifier, docked magnifier, display settings, website text size and font. Going up to color inversion and toggling it on, you will see that there is a difference in the screen color. So it inverts the colors when you do this. Next, going down to full screen magnifier, when you toggle it on, you see that the entire screen is magnified. You also have the ability to use search plus control plus M to turn the magnifier on and off. And you can use the control plus alt plus arrow keys to move around when the screen is zoomed in. So here I'm using control plus alt plus the arrow keys to move up and down, and then right and left. You can also explore moving the screen continuously as the mouse moves, moving the screen and keeping the mouse at the center of the screen, or moving the screen when the mouse touches the edges of the screen. To adjust the zoom level, you can use Control plus Alt plus brightness up to zoom in, and then use Control plus Alt plus brightness down to zoom out. Next, you have the option of zoomed in screen follows keyboard focus. You can toggle that on if you want. Also, next to zoom level, you have the option of using the drop-down menu to adjust the zoom. So you have the option of 2x, 4x, and larger. When you look under the full screen magnifier section, you also have the option of using a docked magnifier. This uses a split screen view to see the magnified area of your screen. You use search plus Control plus D to turn docked magnifier on and off. Under display settings, you can change display size to make items on your screen smaller or larger. When you click there, you have built-in display. It covers display size, so you can make items on your screen smaller or larger by using the slider. So on your left, you see small, and on the right, you see large. You also have orientation under this section. And here you have the option of rotating your screen from the default, which is 0, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, or 270 degrees. Here you also have night light, so you can make it easier to look at your screen or read in dim light. You can use the slider to choose between cooler or warmer screen color temperature. And then finally here you have the ability to schedule night light, so you can either choose never, sunset to sunrise, or you can customize when you want the night light to start. So you can do 6 p.m. and then it ends at 6 a.m., etc. Next, we have website text size and font, and you can customize text size and font for the web browser. So we click on that, and it takes us to settings, and it's under appearance. And here we're going to click on show home button. It says new tab page. We have that clicked, or we can enter a custom web address. Next, we have show bookmarks bar. We can toggle that on. You have side panel, so show on right or show on left. Next, we have font size. So here I'm going to set it to large, but they also have a very large setting. Now we can go down to customize fonts and click on that. And here you can make adjustments to font size, so you have a choice between tiny and huge. You also have minimum font size between tiny and huge. There's a standard font, so you can pick that and it shows you a preview of the standard font. You also have serif fonts that you can make adjustments to. You can adjust the sans serif font, the fixed width font, and the mathematical font. Next, we can adjust the page zoom. So as you see, you have between 25% up to 500%. Here I'm going to adjust it to 110, but you can adjust it to your liking. Now going back up to browser themes, it's going to open the Chrome Web Store. Here they have various themes for your Chrome browser, so you can search for one that fits your needs. For example, you can go up to the search box and search for dark theme. They also have extensions, so if you click on that, then you can look for a Chrome extension that fits your needs. So for example, you can search visually impaired and look at all of the various options available. Back under accessibility settings, we can go to the cursor and touchpad section. When we click on that, we can make modifications such as automatic clicks, cursor size, cursor color, and more. So here we see the automatic clicks. Then you have show large mouse cursor. You can toggle that on and it will enlarge the cursor size. And you can adjust it from default to large. Here I'm showing the large. Next, you can change the color. So they have different colors such as blue and yellow and cyan, but I'm going to stick with the magenta color. Here we have highlight the mouse cursor when it's moving. So whenever the mouse is moving across the screen, you will see a big circle around the mouse pointer, which will help you to visually locate it. Next, you'll see show navigation buttons in tablet mode. So that's when you're using a tablet, you can toggle that on. And then mouse and touchpad settings is next. Once you click on that, you see enable tap to click, enable tap dragging, enable touchpad acceleration. You can adjust the touchpad speed, so they have between slow and fast. And lastly, you can toggle on enable reverse scrolling. And what that does is when it's turned off, you can swipe up to move the page up. And when it's turned on, you can swipe up to move the page down. So that covers the basic settings up under display and magnification, as well as cursor and touchpad. There are additional settings that you can explore, which includes text to speech, also keyboard and text input, audio and captions, and a lot more.